Hey everybody, welcome back to Pdq It ASMR, take 2, the second. The first video I found has affected a lot of positive change, so we figured we have to keep doing this because America needs us, and we need to do what we can to really highlight, the concerns that we're concerned about. So the most often question I get is, your PowerShell was top-notch and spectacular in that last video, but how do I become an influencer like you? And it's just not that difficult. I have just a five pillars of YouTube influencing. The first pillar is you're going to need a top-notch sound guy. I obviously have the best sound guy in the business, but if you can find one that's even just a fraction of his talent, then you can really just become an influencer. Boy, those do pop. That's not going away. The other 4 pillars, try to wash some of that down with some soda. The other 4 pillars are, you're going to need a very supportive partner, a unique job that's unlike any other, crippling self-doubt, and Toastmasters. I'll kind of walk you through my process so you can follow in my footsteps to get towards that greatness. Still popping. So basically what I did is I applied for this job, and 4 or 5 times I told my wife that I'm not good enough, that's the last I'll hear from them, and she kept on pushing me to apply. So without that, obviously I wouldn't be here. And that's pillar 2 after sound guy. Pillar 3, the job. What you want to do is you want to find a job where when you say something like, I bet I could use PowerShell to go and find the bands that aren't actively being listened to and create the hipster playlist without having to actually listen to the music. And if they say, that sounds great when you're done, write about it, not shut up and go away, you know you're in the right kind of business. That's the 3rd pillar. The 4th pillar, crippling self-doubt, and here's why this is necessary. When you're doing your job and you feel inadequate and you feel everyone around you is just so much better than you, just distract myself over here. You're going to want to do the absolute best that you can to prove your worth. So when they say something like, hey, does anyone want to do a webcast or a video, you're going to be more afraid of losing your job than you are afraid of speaking publicly. And that's going to help you take the next step. And obviously the last pillar that we're going to have for this one is Toastmasters. Because after that first video, you're going to hear some mean things like, yeah, he can't do this again, and yeah, I don't think he's cut out for this kind of work. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to Toastmasters, where they do things like tell you how many filler words you have, like which I still say a lot, and it'll just get you more comfortable speaking in front of people, and eventually, no matter what they want, that is amazing. They are going to help you move forward with your video career. So just follow those 5 pillars, and at any time, you too can be an influencer. Let me just proportion my almonds properly. Maybe eat one of those. Not bad. All right. Now that we know the work that's needed to become an influencer, let's talk about content. For content, I like to do, whatever stupid thing I say, or, sometimes don't tell me stupid thing. Just don't say no. That's the important thing. Don't say no. No matter how terrible you think it sounds. Just, dive in head first. What's the worst that could happen, right? Go back to some of this, mediocre soda. Alright, now that we have all of our work squared away. Just hopefully this gives you the, the base that you need to really launch your own platform. Maybe one day you can become the level of influencer that I am. I mean, obviously that's just a platitude. I don't mean it. You're not going to be anything near this great, but I mean, good luck. For Pdq.com, I'm Jordan.
All right, that's a cut.